Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Catio Chat this morning. We're going to follow Luna and Miss Muffy out to the kitchen. All right, let's get some lights on here and see if we have any kitties. There's Miss Muffy, there's Mr. Bear, and there's Loki the weather kitty. All right, Loki's heading for the door. That's a good sign. Loki's going out to check the weather. He does a weather report every morning. Yeah, I wonder if Miss Luna's going to go out. She's thinking about it. Well, there she goes. All right, we're down 2 kitties, but we can come out on the catio this morning because it's actually very nice out here. We had a very, very, warm day yesterday here. It was 23 degrees Celsius and it felt like 26, which is really, really warm. All right, well, let's come inside. Well, I was supposed to be out there showing you around the catio and I didn't. All right, Bear, let's get your chair out for you. There you go, buddy. All right. There's Bear up on his chair and Miss Muffy's on her bag. Okay. You going up? There he is. All right, let's move the big chair so you can jump. There we go. I'm just going to scoot over here, turn my coffee pot on, get things rolling. All right. That's an essential at 5 to 5 in the morning. Well, oop, I see Luna at the door already. She's easy to spot. There she comes. Here comes Luna. Well, I think we should go out and look at the catio for a minute because I forgot to. This is their catio. Started out as an old deck and we built a great big giant box out of lumber and made a wonderful little outdoor playroom for our kitties. And they never have to leave the house, really. Yeah, hopefully someday we'll get our outdoor extension finished to the catio. We'd love to get them down in the grass. All right, let's see. Okay, we put some new weather stripping on the door yesterday and it closes tighter than it used to. All right, there's Miss Luna. And your dish is kind of low. Oh, good thing she didn't notice. There, Luna waits for a pat. Yeah, she likes to be petted while she eats. Yeah. There. All right. Well, let me see. What's going on today? Today's Friday. Yes. I was supposed to be leaving with my son today, but apparently the winds are going to be too high for him to fly down to get me, so he's going to be coming to get me tomorrow. The weather is supposed to be good for flying tomorrow. So this is what happens with a small plane. The weather really dictates whether or not you can fly or whatever. Yeah, so he flies a little, or I should say he owns a little, it's a tail dragger, they're called. It's, yeah, I think it's a little Cessna. It's a tail dragger though. It's quite an old one. He's also an aircraft maintenance person, so he does all the work on his own planes, all of the inspections and everything that they need all the time. So that works out good for him. But when you make plans, he has to fly across a big body of water to get here. So he has to make sure he doesn't have a low ceiling, which is the, I think it's the cloud cover. He has to make sure that there isn't a low ceiling so he can fly high over the water. Hi, Lou. Instead of low over the water, right? Oops. Here's our 2 girls. So, yes, our plans are now for tomorrow for me to leave. So, yeah, hopefully the weather will work out. If it doesn't, well, the concert's on Monday, so we have a few days grace. My son plays in an orchestra. I plays the violin. Well, just really kind of for fun. And he's also a commercial pilot, and he owns a small plane. So he flies back and forth here a lot. But like I said, the weather really dictates whether he can come or not. So, yeah. So that's going to happen tomorrow, hopefully, if the weather is still good tomorrow. Yeah, let me see. What else is going on? Today is Friday. It's, I think I can say happy weekend. And hopefully everyone survived all their trick-or-treaters. We only had a few. We don't get very many in our subdivision because our houses are quite a ways apart from each other. So it's a lot of walking. You want to hit the subdivisions where the houses are close together. Get lots of candy. Yeah. Well, my grandson told me he got a whole garbage bag full. So he did well. And it might be his last year for Halloweening because he's almost 6 feet tall. But he's only 13. People are probably like, aren't you a little old for this? Well, Bear's having a good bath this morning. Are we going to be able to come in for a pet? Can we come in for a pet? There. He's such a sweet boy. Very affectionate boy. Yep. There. All right. There. Whew, hair's flying around. Well, let me see. So this is my morning routine every day. Every single day. I get up around 5 o'clock in the morning with help. I always have help to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Usually it's Loki, isn't it? But I think it was Luna today who woke me up. Yeah, she likes to sleep on my dresser right beside my bed. And she'll sit right on the corner of it and just holler sometimes. I don't have any trouble getting up in the morning. I have 4 fluffy alarm clocks. Don't I, Bear? One of them's got extra toes. Oh, I see Loki. Loki's kind of hard to see. It's so dark. There's Loki. Loki did the weather. It's nice out, isn't it, Loki? Yeah. I imagine this will probably be the end of our warm weather. And it's going to come real soon. Because we already had, in a different area of our province the other day, they were calling for 25 centimeters of snow. And, oh, I'm so glad we didn't get any. But we will, yes. It will come. I hope we have a better winter this year. Last winter it was just icy and messy, and the kitties didn't even go out on the catio very much because it wasn't a nice winter. We want lots of fluffy snow. Here comes Loki. Uh-oh. I'm surprised Miss Buffy didn't bat him. Hi, Loki, you going out again, buddy? That's a good boy. It's always good to do a double check. I'm going to just come out here for a minute because the house is a little bit too warm this morning. Oof, we have wood heat, so sometimes we get the heat too much with the wood stove. Yeah. Oop, there comes Miss Muffy. Hi, you want to check it out? Miss Muffy's our 25-year-old kitty. Yep, it's hard to believe, but she's 25 years old. She's the oldest kitty we've ever had. And still doing really well also. You can see she's mostly deaf and has arthritis, but otherwise she's in good shape for a little old lady. Now I'm sitting on the floor and I don't know if I can get up. Okay, this should be interesting. I always used to laugh at my mom. She always used to say how it's so hard to get up off the floor when you're old. But I don't laugh at her anymore. All right, we'll leave Loki out here. Oh, it's so beautiful out there. The temperature is just gorgeous. Well, I think, are you going to go over? Here he goes. He's getting ready. Or maybe not. We're going to have to wrap it up, I think, Bear. Yeah. We're going to have to wrap it up and call it Catio Chat for today. All right. What a nice picture. Yeah, there they are. Everyone is fit as a fiddle. So, we're going to wrap things up and call it Catio Chat for today. I am going away, but I am going to be staying with 2 other kitties. So I might be able to do some Catio Chats over the weekend. All right. I think Bear's going to go over. There he is. All right. So we're going to wrap it up, call it Catio Chat for today. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow.